Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. In tonight's game of the EuroLeague, Partizan Matrbet lost against Real Madrid 73-77. Mr. Sergio Scariolo, head coach of Real Madrid, is with us. Congratulations on your tonight's victory. How did you see the game?
Good evening. Winning here is always very, very difficult. But it's important to have won here because when you play on the road with 20,000 people putting such as a lot of pressure on everybody, players, referees, everything, it's important to keep control of your nerves and to know that you will go through a slump, but you have to be able to hold your ground and to come off the slump. And actually, that's exactly what we did. We play a very, very good first half. We play a great start of the third quarter, great. Then we have 4-5 minutes quite bad. And you got to give credit to Partizan because they had some great shots, great plays with their shooters and great offensive rebound from mainly Isaac Bonga, who was really tough to control with his physicality, with his great ability on on attacking the board. But again, we didn't lose confidence. We managed to have a few stops in the row, and then we hit a couple of big shots, which created again those little difference, which allowed us to win the game.
Thank you, Coach. I have questions for Mr. Scariolo. Rajko, please.
Poštovanje za gospodina Scariolo, Rajko Deliberčić, televizija Kisekovska Mitrovica. Evo, pitao bih ga samo, dosta je čudno da jedna ovako dobra i kvalitetna ekipa igra sa toliko oscilacija. Kompletno u Euroligi, pogotovo i večeras.
It is a bit strange that the team with such quality as Real Madrid play with so many ups and downs, especially tonight.
Well, do you watch EuroLeague games?
Gledate
Yes,
Euroligu?
you do, right?
Gledam.
Name me one team which doesn't have up and downs.
Navedite jedan tim koji nema uspone i padove.
One team.
Dobro, ali hoću da kažem, Real ima toliko kvalitetnih igrača, više nego svi ostali, i zbog toga mi je čudno. Kao prvo, a
His
drugo,
comment is that Real Madrid has so many quality players, much more than anybody else. And second is drugo. Izvolite.
Drugo, da li je Real sasvim druga ekipa kad je Campazzo, Hezonja i Tavares na terenu u odnosu na drugu postavu?
Is it Real Madrid different team with Campazzo, Hezonja and Tavares on the pitch and without them?
Well, you think that Apoel, Panathinaikos and Dubai are worse team than us?
Da li mislite da
They
su...
lost here, right? They lost, right? We won. They lost.
A oni su izgubili...
These are three great teams, right? We lost. They lost. We won, right? So we have we have players who are coming back from injuries. Actually, we are happy that Maledon and Deck could help a little bit with some minutes the team to hold his ground, especially in the first half. And honestly, I think we, except for those 4 or 5 minutes, we did a very, very good job tonight here in Belgrade. But we had to improve. And we had to improve in those 4 or 5 minutes, definitely.
And the difference with and without Campazzo, Hezonja and Tavares?
Well, every team is a little different, right? That's I don't think there is no team who have 10 players at the same level, 12 players at the same level. It's very, very difficult. But I think that tonight our guys coming from the bench did a good job. For example, see the percentage of the scoring between starters and backup. Our second unit, our backups, score more than the first unit. And this is very important data for us because we know that in the last few weeks, our second unit sometimes was struggling, right? Tonight they score more than the first unit, and they rebounds more and better the first unit. So I think is important data.
Thank you. Rado, izvolite.
Good evening, Mr. Scariola, Rada Nikolic Sport Club. I'm interested about your opinion to tell us something about what do you think about quality degree of EuroLeague this season, and to compare maybe with the last season or something like that.
I
In
think,
general.
well, when you are into a competition, you always believe that this season is the most difficult ever, right? And this happen quite often. I think that the reason why this season is actually a super high level EuroLeague is because the new teams which came in this year, like Hapoel Tel Aviv, like Dubai, like Valencia, brought a value to the competition which never ever newcomer brought to the competition. I don't remember a year where there were 3 new teams so good, so investing and playing well like this year. And this brought the level of the competition definitely way higher. This is my opinion.
Thank you.
Thank you. Again.
Intelligence Portal, good evening, Mr. Scariola, congrats on win. I would like to ask you about Bruno Fernando, because it seems like he found his role in Partizan, but it seems like he had some issues in Real Madrid. So what was the main issue with him, and why did he lose his spot in rotation? Thank you.
No, I don't remember any issue with Bruno. The only thing is that now he's a starter. He has a lot of playing time. He doesn't have Eddie Tavares in front of him, which is reducing his space in the team, and he's showing his value. In our team it was difficult because behind Eddie it's not easy to play, because Eddie is a very good player and plays quite a fair amount of minutes. So I think that now that Bruno has the possibility to play a lot of minutes, to be the starter, to be the main center of his team, he's showing his value, and I'm happy for him because he's a good guy and is a hard worker.
Thank you. I have 2 more questions.
Hola, Sergio.
Hola.
Bueno, después de una primera parte muy buena, en la que incluso tú tienes los papeles, creo que han sido solamente 5 faltas, ¿no?, en el primer tiempo. ¿A qué se debe la desconexión que habéis tenido después de ir ganando de 12, 14 y que les ha dado la opción de meterse de nuevo en el partido?
Pues yo creo que el mejor momento del partido ha sido el inicio del tercer cuarto, desde luego con diferencia. Los primeros 5 o 6 minutos del tercer cuarto han sido donde mejor hemos jugado, en ataque y en defensa. Y los últimos 4 minutos del tercer cuarto han sido los peores. Trabajaremos con eso. Tenemos que todavía encontrar más eficiencia por parte de los jugadores, digamos, que todavía no tienen plena capacidad para poder jugar 20, 22 minutos, ¿no? Pero ya se ha visto que con Maledon y Dec de vuelta en el equipo, la segunda unidad ha aguantado bastante bien, ha dado un rendimiento bueno, no ha hecho realmente en el global del partido. Quizá alguno en esos minutos sí tenemos que mejorarlo, pero ya se ha visto que la consistencia de nuestra segunda unidad con Teo y con Gavi es superior. Y eso es obvio porque Teo y Gavi son muy buenos jugadores. Así que yo creo que eso es lo más destacable y lo más importante del partido de esta noche. Es cierto que las faltas que tú... El tema de las faltas no es para estar tan orgulloso de haber jugado, de haber gastado tan pocas faltas. Para nada. Al revés, ha sido un límite. Porque si hubiésemos gastado más faltas en ese tercer cuarto, sobre todo, probablemente hubiésemos llegado con una ventaja superior a la que hemos llegado. Tenemos que aprender que hay que hacer la falta, hay que usarlas, sí. Hay momentos en los que el rival parece que no lo puedes parar porque está en su mejor momento, hay que usar las faltas. Y hoy, efectivamente, no las hemos utilizado. Yeah. The question was in Spanish. Since the question was in Spanish, I cannot be rude and answer to a Spanish question in another language because this would be very unpolite. The question was why, after so many great minutes, we had a slump at the end of the third quarter. I think that we had to use more and better our fouls. We didn't use our fouls in the right way. We let them take confidence and make shots and get rebounds. Probably we could have used better our fouls overall, but especially in those 4 minutes, which were quite bad in the end of the third quarter.
Thank you very much.
You welcome.
Thank you, Marko.
Coach, good evening, Marko Vlahovic, Sport Club.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Good evening, congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
Bless you. Real Madrid is the most frequent opponent of Partizan in European competitions. So do you see Partizan as some sort of a special rival, considering those legendary matches, of course, in season 2022-23?
Well, I think it's a fierce rival. From Real Madrid's side, I don't feel like it's a special rivalry. I felt tonight that from Partizan side it was, and it is. So I think that all these 20,000 people put in such a high pressure on everything and being, even before the game started, so passionate and so hot was probably a little bit different than in other situations because the opponent was Real Madrid. But this is more a question for Partizan. I mean, from Real Madrid's side, we respect Partizan. We had a lot of consideration. We prepared for this game because we knew that it was going to be a very difficult one. But there is no special, bad blood against Partizan.
I meant also in terms of respect between the clubs.
Yeah.
How big that respect is.
But again, from Real Madrid's side, I don't feel like. I mean, I'm in first year. I was in Real Madrid 25 years ago. I don't remember back then. But honestly, I didn't feel like it was a special. It was an important game because we needed to go back winning on the road. That was the main reason of the main theme of tonight's game.
Thank you very much. Julio, can we have one more? Okay, last one.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations for the win. I would like to ask you, for the whole season, we used to see much more aggressive Real Madrid. Was that a key factor? You made, I think, just 11 fouls on this game. Was that a key factor that we saw an equal game after plus 14? And I think the latest news is that Partizan will complain about the judges and also your comment
Complain
about fouls and free throws on this game and judge criterium.
Well,
so what can you tell us about that?
We are a team used to go into the paint. Actually, we had to go more in the paint. Partizan is more of a very good perimeter team with many good shooters, many pick-and-roll players who can shoot the ball, pull-ups. So I think that we went in the paint and we draw these fouls with consistency. Probably another mistake we did in the end of the third quarter was stay too much on the perimeter and settle for the very first outside shot that Partizan defense was giving us instead of being more patient and go more in the paint and draw more fouls, because we know that it's very difficult for the opponent defense to stop us when we are aggressive in the paint without fouling. So I think this is the main thing.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll
Good night.
continue soon. Best of luck, Coach. Have a safe trip. We can continue with the press conference. Mr. John Pinera, head coach of Partizan Madrid, is with us. Coach, despite the great effort, Partizan lost. How did you see the game?
Good evening. It's a difficult day, but at the end, the most important is I am very proud with my players because I think we compete very well with energy, with mistakes, without a good percentage in our offensive situations, but we fight and we arrive at to ending the game with 50-50 options to win the game. is probably to win a big game against Real Madrid. We need to have better percentage, especially in the last quarter. But we fight very well. We play good defense, and at the end, the small details, possible last 2 offensive rebounds, especially the last one in the last minutes when Feliz scored the last 3-point shot is the key for win the game. But I think we play a solid game, and congratulations for my players.
Thank you. Questions for Mr. Penjeroja? Rajko, then
Ja ću prvo.
Saša.
Prvo bih hteo da čestitam gospodine Penjerovi na igri večeras i na činjenici što je od one ekipe koja je bila u takvoj agoniji stvorio ekipu koja je večeras pokazala zalaganje, borbenost, energiju i sve ostalo i malo je falilo da dođe do pobjede. Da li se ekipa uplašila na kraju možda i pobjede, pa je onda došlo do onoliko grešaka, onoliko zicara, mislim, kod igrača, jer je tako reći i Partizan možda imao i dobijenu utakmicu.
No, it's basketball. We have important players. It's true we missed possible the good 3-point shots, especially. It's true our most important players have a lot minutes and they play a lot with a lot energy, and it's possible to play the last minutes is better to rest a little more, but zero excuses and zero regrets for my players. I think they compete very well. They compete together. They fight, especially in the bad moments when Madrid in the third quarter they won by 12, 14 points. The team play together and the team compete very well. And for us, this is the most important. It's clear we need to recover players, and it's clear today we have a very bad news with the Dylan situation.
Moram još jedno, da li posle ovakvog preokreta u igri, u ponašanju igrača mu je njemu kao treneru mnogo lakše raditi, polazeći od toga u kakvoj situaciji bio kada je došao u klub?
Now, for us, it's very, very, very important, and the most important is the atmosphere. If we play against this atmosphere, our fans today is amazing. It's an amazing situation, and for us, it's very important. The atmosphere it's important that the atmosphere out of the team, but it's clear we improved last week's the atmosphere on the locker room, on the court. It's my job, and it's the most important, but. It's because the players have a very, very, very good attitude to improve and very good attitude to show our fans they want to compete and they respect a lot this team.
Thank you, Coach. Sasha.
Good evening, Coach. You had really good game. Tonight you were losing 14 and at the end we saw equal game. You have mentioned Dylan Dosetkovski, who used to play almost 30 minutes last few games and used to play very good. How big loss was that news that he won't play tonight, and surprise for you personally and for the team, of course?
No, the Dylan situation is a big surprise because we received the information when we finished our practice this morning at midday, and it's a strange situation because Dylan, this problem, I think he tested positive doping in October or November 2023. It's a strange after 27 months. Today arrived this situation, and it's very difficult for us because only have 5 days to add a new player to play ABA League and 10 days to play Euro League. We have a little time to look for an possible another player, but it's a terrible news, especially for Dylan, but too for the team.
So I wanted to ask you what's next for him. He won't play at all.
Sorry?
Can you tell us what's going on with him? What's next with him? He won't play.
At the moment, me pregunta si va a jugar, ¿no? I need more information. At the moment, his listen is out.
Marko, Ognjen.
Marko Lakovic, Sport Club. So, Coach, maybe I can ask maybe the same thing. What is club going to do with the player? Because we've heard that his manager is going to complain about this decision. So, what are the next steps of the club? Do you know, maybe?
We will announce it. I'm sorry, Coach. Okay. We will announce it once some moves are made. It is too early now to talk about more details.
Okay.
Ognjen.
Interesting portal. Good evening, Mr. Pinheiro. Do you think maybe that referees show a lack of respect in the previous few games to you as a coach and to club in general? Thank you. There was strange decisions. Thank you.
You know, it's impossible to talk about the referees, because if not, next month I only lunch in my house, no in the restaurants.
Thank you. Jelena.
Jelena Lazarevic for Sideline Serbia. Molt bona nit, señor Peñarroya. Considerando un margen tan pequeño de esta noche, ¿cree usted que este partido puede ayudar a construir la identidad de este equipo y darnos más de los buenos resultados que hemos visto anteriormente? En inglés.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
I prefer in Spanish.
You can respond in Spanish. It's fine.
It's clear it's not the same to lose the games to 30 points than to 4 points or to compete to end in the game, and it's important for the team to compete 40 minutes and to have the option to win the games. And it's clear if we compete similar than today or similar than Maccabi game, for example, Maccabi game we lost the game in the last minutes, in the last 10 games. I think we won 7 and we lost 3, and the 3 games we lost in the last minute. It's clear it's a good situation for the team.
Yes. And how could you handle perhaps that final minute in a different way?
We need to. Today is clear we miss the shots. We need to work to have better options, and we need to recover important players because to have more options than in this moment.
Okay. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Since we talk about recovering, we have a game in 2 days. So thank you very much for your attention and good night.
Thank you.